Andrew McCart, IFLTV. Third time in 3 days. I've run out of things to talk about, Eddie. But how was Christmas party?
It was good. It was. Did you gate crash it as
Nah,
well?
I went home.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it shows how early I went home because Parsons and the team gate crashed it, and I had already gone. So yeah, couple of drinks, but a good run this morning. So feeling good. But just, do you know what? Even 2 drinks, like, it just does me on the whoop. Do you know what I mean?
I'm the same. My HRV's
that's
dipped.
me done now. That's me done.
5k tomorrow. I'll see you there. I'll be there. Yeah. Changing the running order, I think somebody said to me when I came in today, I think Pat McCormack and Conor Walker's moved down a little bit, but there's reason behind that.
Yeah, I mean, you've got, obviously, Ben Davison has 2 fighters, Pat McCormack and Shabazz Massoud in the main event, so we needed to give them space between. Obviously, this event is in Monaco, so different fights appeal to different people, and we start off with Sean McComb against Hugo Mikalev, which the Prince is coming early to watch. It's a massive fight for boxing in Monaco, to be honest with you. Then we go Conor Walker against Pat McCormack, then we go Johnny Fisher, then we give them the break in between, Elif Turhan against Beatrice Ferreira for the world title, and then McGrail against Massoud. I've got to say, one of the best fight cards we've done. I know I say that a lot, but like, if you look at the matchups in this, particularly for this event in Monaco, this is our 6th one, by far the best we've done here in this series, but even across the board, brilliant fight card.
Why was that something the Prince had said to you, that he wants a stronger card this time around? Was that just a conscious effort from yourself?
I mean, you always try and do a strong card, but obviously you've got to work within your budgets and make the show work. This just gelled perfectly. I mean, and a lot of the time, you know, you'll get to a situation where you're looking at fights. This is a little bit sort of detailed about the business, but you look at guys you need to get out, and then making the fight against those people rather than making individual fights actually makes a lot more sense. So you pay them a lot more to take those fights, but the difference in terms of the 2 fights versus the 1 fight, if that makes any sense at all. I'll give you an example. Conor Walker and Pat McCormack, right? Pat McCormack is due another fight, so is Conor Walker. Fight each other. Oh, you know, the teams might say, well, hang on a minute, like, you know, no, guys, look, Pat, you're ready for the British and Commonwealth title. He's champion. Conor, I know you're looking for a big fight. This is a big money fight, a big opportunity. Let's do it. Rather than Conor Walker against some bloke you've never heard of, Pat McCormack against somebody, and the same for Shabazz against McGrail. Just let them fight each other, pay them up great money, and say, boys, it's over to you. Here's the opportunity. And when you do that, you get a great fight card. Elif Turhan against Beatrice Ferreira, exactly the same thing. Beatrice was supposed to fight on this card in a voluntary defence. Elif Turhan's looking for a fight. Fight each other. Oh, all right, we'll pay you more. Because otherwise we've got to make a fight that no one's interested in.
And you said that's the fight on the card.
I think in terms of excitement, I think that fight will be incredible to watch. So yeah, this is part of the mindset moving forward, which is great news for fight fans, and even more so in 2026. And you look at that, the way we've started the year with the matchmaking, we're going to be really aggressive. And it's not a case of we won't be bringing people through at the right pace, but when you get there, you've got to roll the dice. And by the way, if you lose, you come back and go again. So yeah, I'm really excited, and you see these guys and girls on the scale just in fantastic shape to give everybody. If you're watching this interview, make sure you tune in on DAZN tomorrow night. It's going to be a brilliant night of boxing.
I echo that. I said to you on Thursday that I wanted this show because I wanted this card. This card was amazing. Now, a thing that Johnny Fisher spoke to him about the British title that he wants, and there's a banana skin fight on Saturday night, the Badi Bani. I talked to him about the Dave Allen. That could, if he wins the British title against TKV, which I'll get your opinion on. Is that trilogy there? He says, I've got my eye on the trilogy. That's what Johnny said.
I think, look, it's obviously 1-1. I know that the first fight was very close, but, you know, in Johnny's mind, he's coming off the knockout defeat, so he wants the opportunity to run it back, probably more than Dave Allen does. I don't think Dave's looking at the trilogy fight going, that's a fight that I really want, but if it's a fight that makes sense, and we know it's going to sell out the O2, it's going to sell out Sheffield Arena, yeah, I don't mind. I mean, Johnny still needs definitely 2 fights before that, and he'll fight here and hopefully get him out in March time or something like that, and then we can get the confidence flowing. It's not an easy fight on Saturday night, and you know, you just got to take his time under Tony Sims, and he'll be just fine.
Did you, a couple of things, like I said, I've spent over an hour doing interviews with you, but did you see the TKO interview with Max Kellerman?
Yeah, I did. It was interesting. And the wrestling guy, Nicholas Kane, or whatever.
Nick Khan, I think it is.
Nick Khan, they are very, very smart people. And as I said in interviews, we can have the jokey stuff about shaloms and all that kind of stuff. And I'll give you
what we want.
Yeah, but that doesn't, I know that's not a challenge, so that doesn't excite me. What excites me is TKO, taking on those guys, them trying to reform and change boxing. I mean, if you listen to what those guys say, it's like, before Turkey al-Sheikh come along, where was it? No. What Turkey has done has been incredible for boxing. Let me make one thing clear. Boxing was in a great place before him, and boxing will be in a great place if he was to ever leave the sport. Now, we want him to stay because he's doing amazing things, and we're very lucky. But don't worry about boxing, mate. Like, this is a sport that is steeped in history, and this is a business that has continued investments from some of the biggest broadcasters and investment companies and promotional companies and businesses in the world. It ain't going anywhere. And you're not going to come in and revolutionise the sport, because the sport does not need revolutionising. Can we improve? Absolutely. Can we make better fights? Absolutely. But we ain't bastardising the product to a stage where we're going to start reforming acts that are there to protect fighters. Now they're trying to justify...
It's now an enhancement act, isn't it? They're going to keep the
now
same...
they're trying to justify it about something that happened with the IBF decades ago. I mean, it's all complete rubbish. Changing the ring, looking at the different weight classes. No. Like, you can do that. And I don't... Good luck. I'm not saying it's not going to work, and that they will have success. They are a powerful organisation and they're smart people. But this makes us more driven and dedicated than ever to respect the history, the legacy and the rules of the sport of boxing. The best be the best. The belts, right? And so someone messaged me last night, I won't, from Team Crawford, sort of saying, oh, you steady on, about your comments about Crawford, because, you've had your arguments with the WBC in the past. Yeah, I have. And I'm not, in this instant, I'm not even taking sides. I'm just giving you my analysis of the situation, right? What matters to fighters is championship belts. What matters to fighters is becoming unified. What matters to fighters is the dream of becoming undisputed. You can only do that with the belts. Now, if you want to go away and if you want to be a TKO champion, and that's your legacy within the sport, maybe in 15, 20 years, maybe that is the thing.
Could you see two different sports, like the TKO side of things?
Maybe, but that's what they're trying to say. I don't understand what Nicholas was saying about we're giving a fighters the option. You can fight with another promotion. You can do that anyway. I mean, you don't have to fight for a belt. Like, you're not handcuffed to go and fight for the WBC title. The reason that you want to fight for the WBC title is because that's the legacy that you've dreamed of from a kid, where you've seen your greats wear that belt. So it's all bullshit. I mean, listen. I'm also the master of spinning, and they're trying to spin what they're doing, and that's fine. I would do the same.
For the fight?
God, I'm up for the fight. I've never been more motivated in my life for the fight. But this is a real fight. You see, with Frank Warren, that was a real fight. Yeah, the other stuff is funny and it gives you views and all that. But this is the real shit. Me against Dana, me against TKO. Let's go.
I'm up for
Let's
that.
go. And listen, I might lose.
Let's say something now. Give me a
quote. No, they don't need to say something, because they know. And they'll be as deluded and as arrogant as I am. And they'll think they're going to steamroll boxing. We'll see.
Not on your watch.
We'll see. But it's a real fight.
Talking about real fights, where is he? Sam. He's been on about yesterday. Sam Jones.
Yeah.
He was desperate to talk to you yesterday about a fight, and I said, "Let's come in." You were get in.
He's looking very smart in Monaco.
Listen,
is that your side? Is it? See the way you've gone right around the thing for your better side. No, it's because shut up. It's your better side. Come on.
In you comes. Like yesterday, you were looking at Eddie and you're saying, if the fight between Carter and Crocker, you said, "I'll make that fight with Eddie right now."
1 second.
Is that a fight you're up for, Eddie?
Yeah. I mean, as I said to you yesterday, Jack Catterall's coming off a brilliant win. Like, he's one of the most deserving fighters in the world to challenge for a world title.
Not according to Billy Nelson.
No, but that's your mate. But also at the same time, Lewis Crocker has become world champion, and it's not necessarily just cash in time, but he's going to look at that fight and go that. Maybe, but he's not yet. He's not got to fight Paddy Donovan. He's allowed to fight.
Voluntary.
Yes, but that voluntary, you've got to look at it and say, okay, I can basically fight anybody in the top 15, and there are easier fights than Jack Catterall. So how much are you going to give me for fighting Jack Catterall? That's how the conversation's going to go. And it's going to be.
You're going to take less.
Yeah, but look, it doesn't. There's going to be a pot of money for the fight, and between us all, we've got to try and work it out if everybody's up for the fight. Now, of course, Jackie's up for the fight because he gets a shot at the world title. Lewis Crocker's just got to weigh up. Do I take an easier fight or do I take that fight? But I'll get more money for taking to fight Jack Catterall.
My
So
point is that, well, Lewis Crocker did well. Like I thought he was a deserved winner. I thought he just nicked that fight. But if you go down the top 15, Conor Benn will not fight Lewis Crocker. Not going to happen. He's probably going to fight Ryan Garcia for the most amount of money, just earn 8 figures. He's not going to go to wherever it is. He's not going to fight Lewis Crocker. Not happening. If you go down the top 15, Haney's not going to fight Lewis Crocker. Who's the other one? Who's the other champion? Rolly Ramirez. He's going to defense against Gearsov or Pacquiao. Not going to happen. The best available name is Jack Catterall, unfortunately for him. I'm just saying that. I know Billy's not, because he's a gammon head, he doesn't understand that, but that is a fact. And then, if he fights a random fella that no one cares about, yeah, I'm sure you'll sell tickets, but no one will care about it on DAZN, and then he'll have to fight the winner of Paddy Donovan and Liam Parrott, which is a complete disaster for them. So I'm just saying, we're available to make that fight. I'll make it in 2 minutes, and if you want to do it, let's go.
Good sales pitch, Eddie.
yeah, it's very straightforward. I mean, it just comes down to money on all angles, and you know, it's obviously the money's got to be right for Jack. I know he will take, yeah, I know, but also the money's got to be really good for Lewis Crocker because he's become world champion. Every fighter, if Sam was in the same position and was managing Lewis Crocker, he'd go, if you want me to fight Jack Catterall, no problem, but you got to pay me up for it. And that's how the combo is going to go. It's pretty straightforward.
Is that easy to make? Let's make the fight then.
Yeah, I think we've got a good chance, but you know, the numbers have got to make sense all round. And if they do, you'll see the fight.
Eddie, I won't keep you much longer. Sam, I won't keep you much. I know you're busy, but thanks very much, guys. Cheers. Thank you.